situation here with my house, with my house and my family member and stuff. So, but yeah, it's again, I'm like I said, I didn't really know anything like that was going on.
Niners.
Seahawks won.
Semi 7-Eleven and KB6RQ was on here a bit ago. KB6 Semi.
Okay, very bad distortion, John, but we've got you 7-Eleven. And very, very bad distortion. A lot of RF feedback tonight, but we got you. And I heard 971. Is that you, Dave?
Roger. 982.
I hear 982 in there. Did you guys enjoy the game?
I watched a little of it. It was, I don't know, I thought it was kind of boring, actually.
The first 3 quarters were really boring.
A really, really good defensive play on the part of the Seahawks. That was the key of the game. I think that was the best part of the game to watch was this defense of the Seahawks. They were fired up, boy.
Yeah, they were.
KG6, QNY.
Hello, Marcus. 1091?
1091, yeah.
Six is here.
226 is here. Got you, Ken. Good evening.
Good evening, all. WA60IB. Nice game, ho ho. Like you said, it was boring until the end. It got a little tense there, but then, like you said, Mike, watching the Seattle defense was quite a deal. They worked hard.
Yeah, they did. Patriots just when the Patriots, a top-level team like that, can't get going until the third quarter and make any points on the board. That's a hell of a defense, I'll tell you.
Yeah, no,
Mike, this W6OWL.
Yep. Hello, Larry. W6OWL. Sounding good tonight, Larry.
Good. Put me down for 719.
I got your 719.
KK6 at KE 704.
704 is in here. Good evening, Terry.
Good evening, Mike. Good evening to everyone. Here, 249 in there too, huh, Mike?
I didn't get to 249. CW or phone?
CW. I'm hearing the CW in there real loud.
I'm hearing the LA guys, and that's probably what's covering them up there.
KG6USS, Bozo 831 up here in the high desert, looking out to the KB6RQU, Bozo 61.
Whiskey 6 Pop Echo, 620.
I just heard RQU.
I hear you, Mike, 620. I also have 831. Are you turned up this way, John?
Yeah, how you doing, Mike? Yeah, 831, KG6USS. How you doing?
Just fine. Hang on a second. Mike, give me your number again. 620, was it?
That's affirmative, 620.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Thanks. We'll catch up with you. Don't run away if you can stick around. I know sometimes you have to go to bed early. W6 Papa Echo, K6 MYC. Now down to you, John, and maybe some of the boys can turn around here. Ken and a few others are here. So good to hear you. Big booming signal up here tonight from the desert, there, the high desert. Delta Mike 14. KG6USS, K6MYC, over.
K6MYC, KG6USS. Yeah, Mike, good signal on you too there, bud. Anybody else want to check in up here in Southern California high desert for Bozo Net? Let's go.
Yeah, I was trying to K6NYC, K6PCY, I'll copy, over.
I copy K6 Papa Charlie Yankee. K6PCY, good evening. Not real strong. Can you give me a Bozo number? Over.
Golf Yankee, WB6GG5.
Yeah, Mike, his Bozo number 68.
Okay, 68, thank you. And I hear 884. I hear Golf Yankee in there. Good evening, Phil. Missed you this morning. I guess you were either off to church or not at all. Over.
I was too sick to go to church. Too sick to go to church. Over.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. You must have the same thing I had. I'm just kind of getting over it here in the last throes of it. Nasty stuff. Catch up with you if you're going to stick around for a couple minutes till I get over to the Bay Area where we get better backscatter on you, Phil. WSB6GGY, K6MYC. And who else down? Ken, you want to work the voice down south? WA6OYB.
Yeah, I'm not hearing 432. Is Rob out there tonight, Mike?
I have not heard Rob yet. Rob, are you here at 432?
Yep, just turned over the proper frequency. I was on 200. Sorry. How you doing there, John? KG6USS, KM6SR, number 432.
Gotcha. Rob, how you doing tonight, brother?
Well, I guess if I learned how to work the radio, I'd be doing fine.
Copy that. All right, we got you on the log. Anybody else out your way there?
Well, Ken was just here. Ken, WA6OIB. Where'd you go, Ken? Must have got a phone call or something.
Yeah, kind of a light night, no doubt. You know, everybody watching the ball game and there. Anyway, well, you guys stay alive out there in that truly fog.
Yeah, we're above the fog here. It's a beautiful, sunny, warm day. It was 70s, in the 70s, low 70s here.
Perfect. All right, man. Well, anybody else want to check in on the Southern California side here? Bozo 831, KG6USS.
Okay, and thanks for the help with W6. Was it W6 Papa Charlie Yankee? Was that the station that called in, number 68?
Yeah, it was number 68. Yeah, it was number 68. He's one of our locals down here.
Give me his call sign again.
All right, Kilo 6 Papa Charlie Yankee.
Alpha Charlie Zulu. Yeah, I didn't hear it right the first time. Okay, K6 Alpha Charlie Zulu or W6ACZ K6MYC. We got you, and thank you very much for calling in. Pretty good signal up here. You gotta stick around, though. Got to keep your ears out. I did respond to you. 73 all, K6MYC pointing toward Los Angeles. Okay, how about you, Ben? N6SWR, K6MYC. KB6RQU, Rick?
High Desert, we're going to get back. KB6RQU, Bozo 61.
Hello, Bozo 61, blow me down. He's here. Good to hear you. Look for you on Thursday, but we didn't hear you on 432, but here you are on 2 meters. Good to hear you, Rick.
Yeah, it's good to hear the rest of you there, too. 1237, AJ6PD.
Okay, I got 1237 in here. AJ6 Papa Delta. Good evening, Tony.
Hey, sounding good tonight.
Who else wants to say hello to Rick down there? How about you, Rob?
Hey, Nate.
Sure. How you doing, Rick? KB6RQU, KM6SRR. Good to hear you there, Rick.
KM6SRR, KB6RQU. Hey, give me an old jingle there. Give you my new phone number. Did you get it?
I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, give me a jingle. That'd be great.
Yeah, I'd already done that, but I can do it again.
He needs it. Send it again, Rick. I'd like to have it also. Rob can pass it on to me. KB6RQU for a phone number one way or the other, K6MYC.
Okay, yeah, very good, no problem. 442-459-0316.
What was the prefix again? 459?
Yes.
Okay. You get it, Rick? Rob?
Yep, I got it. That's interesting. Yeah, I did get a call from that, but I didn't know who it was, so I didn't pick it up.
Okay, well, I did leave a message.
Well,
Yeah, I tried to get the message a couple times, and it was short, and it would never come up.
sometimes the phone will give us your name, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, there's no name here, but thank you, Rick. I got it, so I'll put you in my phone list.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I went to Walmart there and got me a cheap phone there, and unlimited text and unlimited voice, nothing else. $20 to start with, and $20 a month.
That sounds like a good deal. So I can send you a text on it then, huh?
Yeah, but not right now. The text isn't working. I gotta take it back to them and find out what's going on.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you.
See if Ken's back in here. WA6OIB. Ken, are you back? Well, he was in and out tonight.
He's got a 10-meter net he gets onto, doesn't he?
Well, on Wednesdays, but not tonight. Wednesdays we have more of the big guns in here for you, Rick. AJ6, WA6AAJ, and AA6S, and some of the other guys will be in here on Wednesday if you can. Oh, you've been going to church on Wednesday, right?
Yeah. If it's not raining or something like that, I stay home.
Okay. Check in when you can. Of course, we looked for you on Thursday night, but I did not hear you. Okay, who else do we have here in the big San Joaquin Valley? KJ6TYO. How about you, Ron? How about KE6VON? Maybe working tonight.
Yeah, he had a crazy schedule, on and off every other day, I think. Anyway, I was on 200, Mike. I missed the beginning. Do you remember who called in the beginning?
Yeah, some people did. We had John, we had Dave, 971, we had Daryl, 982, and a couple of others. Where did you pick up?
I just heard John down there talk about K6PCY.
Oh.
You said Ken was in here, so I wrote him down, but I don't know of anybody else between that.
704 Terry. And on memory. There was a couple in between there after Terry. Who else would be in there? I did not hear Carrie yet. Carrie's still missing. 712, no 712 yet, so it wasn't Carrie. I'm just trying to think if there's anybody else up in Course Gold. No.
Okay, Mike, I'll listen to the stream in the beginning and get those that I missed. Go ahead with that KM6SR.
No, the other one was Tony, AJ6 Papa Delta. 1237 was in.
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah, he was in there right around the same time Ken called in, I believe, so I think you might have all of them.
Okay, carry on with the net, KM6SR.
W6PYP 583.
Hey, there he is from Visalia. WS6PYP, good evening, Greg.
Hey, Mike, good evening. I just jumped in here and heard you guys talking, so I figured, good, I'm not too late anyway, so other than that, it was a great day down here and a lot of sunshine. I'm sure you had good weather up there.
Oh, yeah, it was very nice and warm. I'm trying to get over a cold here, so I worked out very gently for about 20 minutes just to get some exercise, but not enough to work up any kind of a sweat, although it did tend to going that direction. I was getting sweaty because it was just warm enough to get get sweaty if you did any work at all. I raked a little bit. Some stuff I had done earlier, pulling weights and stuff, and I just raked it all together. And that was enough to get me going.
One high, Desert.
Yeah, you told me you didn't get sick that much, so that's not good. I know I had that here a month or so ago, and that was no fun, but glad I'm over it, and hopefully you're feeling better.
Yeah, no, I'm getting over it. I get over it pretty quick, but I haven't been sick for 3 or 4 years. The last thing I had before this was COVID 3 or 4 years ago. And so I've been healthy. But Judy caught something. I don't know how she got it. She was at the dentist's office, and maybe she picked it up there or something. But she was sick here for about a week, and I figured sooner or later I'm either going to make it or I ain't. I made it almost to the end where she was starting to get over it already, and I finally came down with it.
Yeah, it's just nothing you can do about that. So, yeah, just unfortunate, but yeah, glad you're both getting over that. That's good.
Yeah, we'll be okay. I got still some gravelly throat and a little bit of stuffiness in my nose, but I'm coming down the home stretch, so you can probably hear a little cold in my nose yet. All right.
All right, Mike. Well, good luck with that. I had a crummy cough that lasted about 2 weeks after that, so hopefully you don't get that.
Well, this was a cold, I guess. I could only attribute to a small sore throat at the beginning, a stuffy nose, runny nose, then a throat thing, chest thing for one night, and chest thing is hanging on, but that's just normal for me. It takes 3 or 4 days for me to hack it all out of there.
Yeah, no, I ended up getting a sinus infection after all that, so I had to get antibiotics and all that crap. So anyway, I no longer want that stuff.
I'm sorry about that sinus infection. That's too bad. Yeah, I had one of those when I was in high school. Man, that was took me all summer to get rid of it. That was before the days of anything but penicillin, I think.
Oh man, that's no good. All right, Mike. Glad I could make it in. W6PYP.
Yeah, good to hear you. Anybody else in the valley here? How about N6FWR? How about you, Ben? I don't know what happened to WA6OIB. Ken, did you leave in a huff, or did you just leave because you had a phone call or something?
Kilo Echo 6 Bravo Kilo 858.
KE6BK, early check-in for you, Eddie. Good to hear you, KE6BK, and over to you, Rob.
Hey, good to hear you early there, Eddie. Thanks for checking in. KE6BK, KM6SRR.
Yeah, KM6SRR and K6NYC, KG6BK. Yeah, we got in here a little bit early tonight and everything, so we thought we would just hang around and say hello.
Glad you did.
Yeah, thank you. It worked.
Yeah, save you some time calling me later on, but yeah, this won't happen next week or anything, but yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do this once in a while.
Yeah, that sounds good. We appreciate it. Thank you, Eddie.
All right, you guys have fun on the net. Kilo Echo 6 Bravo.
Where's Eddie at?
Eddie's in Porterville.
73, Eddie.
Wants to work, Eddie. Go ahead.
Yeah, KB6RQU did get Eddie's call, but Eddie, do you copy, over?
Eddie, listen up. Off the back of the beam from Lake Isabella, KB6RQU. His call for you, Rick, is Kilo Echo 6, Bravo Kilo, KE6BK, Eddie. Give him a call, Rick.
Is that KE6 KB?
BK, you had it right, just backwards. Kilo Echo 6, Bravo Kilo.
Yeah, the one we use is
Bravo Echo 6, Bravo Kilo. KB6RQU, over.
window on it. You get a half moon there in California.
He might have pulled the switch. Rob, why don't you give him Eddie one last call, see if he's still there.
First one that comes up.
Okay, Eddie, KE6BK, are you still on? Rick from Lake Isabella wants to talk to you, over. I don't hear Eddie. I guess he was in and out.
Yeah, a lot of times, Rick, he comes in at the end of the net. We usually go all the way around through Nevada, and then we come back around at the end of the net, sometimes around 9 o'clock or 9:10, somewhere between that and 9 o'clock or so. And we call for Eddie, and we usually get Eddie and sometimes a few others down that way, over.
Okay, I'll be listening up there. The guy in the high desert there wipes most of those out for me.
I'm sure that you get the high desert in there like a ton of bricks. You're sounding very, very strong here tonight. Very, very loud, like you're in the door with me, with the room with me here. Good evening to you, and glad to have you back in here. Happy New Year if we didn't catch you at the end of the year. KB6RQU, like Isabella, DMO5, K6MYC.
Okay, very good, yeah. Happy New Year to you. Probably didn't. Maybe I did, don't remember. That's the old radio operator in me here. Okay, I'm going to stick around a little bit. 73s.
Okay, let's see. We got a Tascadero in there. I'm going down to a Tascadero. Here we go.
73s, Rick. KM6SRR.
There's Tascadero. W6QUI. W6 Queen Uniform Italy. K6MYC Bozo Net, over.
We'll get things plugged in here. Good evening, Mike. W6QUI. Bozo 1055.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. And I don't know how long you've been listening here, but Rick is in here tonight over there in Lake Isabella. I'm pretty sure you can hear him. So you might want to say hello to KB6RQU there, Ron, over.
Okay, if you can copy. K6RQU, W6QUI.
Rick, are you copying W6QUI in Tascadero right across the valley from you? Rick's not copying me now.
I gathered that. Okay, well, maybe he took off to do something else.
Okay, well, Rob, say hello to Ron down there.
How you doing, Ron? W6QUI, KM6SRR. Yeah, I had to peak a little different on you. It kind of came in real distorted and then kind of low tonight. Over. Oh, well, it must have been multipass or something. Yeah, good evening, Rob. KM6SRR, W6QUI. Copy you fine. Yeah, you came up sounding like you normally do now. Good. Okay, KB6RQU, you copy, Rick? W6QUI.
That's funny because he said he was going to stick around.
Well, I think he just called me.
You may have to wiggle the antenna. You know where Lake Isabella is for you, almost due east, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's on there right now, Mike. Yeah, I heard him. Go ahead, Rick. Okay, I don't know if he's hearing me or not. 73's Rick. Hey, Rick, KB6RQU. Ron from Atascadero is trying to call you. His call sign is W6QUI. I don't think he's hearing anybody.
Well, he's got QR Mary from the guys in L.A.
Okay, Rick, I hope you copy. So, yeah, KB6-4QU, W6QUI, do you copy? Over. Charlie Mike 95. Charlie Mike 95, over. Romeo Oscar November. Get that? I'm in a Tascadero, Rick, over. Okay, well, you've got a good signal about S8 here, Q5S8. Yeah, oh yeah, you got a good readable signal, no problem. Okay, 7-3's Rick.
He's running an 18XXX and about 800 watts or so.
Okay. He's hearing me fine. I'm only running 100 watts.
Yeah, well, when he doesn't have QRM, he can do very well. He's got good ears. He's quiet there.
Oh yeah, no, he's plenty strong here.
Alrighty. And Rob said hello to you. Anybody else hearing Ron down there? We're a little light tonight on the big guns, aren't we?
Yeah, sounds like it.
All right, well, we'll look for you tomorrow. Let's see, not tomorrow. Where will we look for you on Tuesday, maybe? You think you'll make Tuesday?
Roger, roger.
Okay, well, we'll have Alpha 6 Sugar and AAJ call you. AA6S has been sick with an earache or ear infection. He was missing this week, but he may be better by the time Tuesday comes around. Wait, between Rob can work you and AAJ can work you there on 1296.
I think I worked them both last Tuesday.
I think you did. All right, 7-3, Ron, thank you.
Okay, 7-3, good luck.
And I'm heading up towards Santa Cruz. Okay, this should be pretty close. Santa Cruz, and Watsonville. KW6S, AF6 United, K6MYC.
K6MYC, KW6S, 610. AF6 United's here too, 1098.
Okay, got you both. Good signals from both of you guys. Good to hear you, Tom. Missed you, I think, one night last week, but not too bad overall. We missed you on Thursday, I guess. Anyway, you probably got home late after doing all that antenna work there. Take one and then shoot it up to Lee, and then we'll shoot it over to Rob.
Oh, very good. Yeah, no, once I got home from being up there, I think I had overdosed on pollen and thought I was coming down with a cold, and kind of took a nap in the afternoon and then woke up and felt okay. But it's kind of a false alarm. I think it was just from change of location. And our antenna work went reasonably good, or tower work actually. But yeah, that all went fine, and I think I'll probably make it every night this week. I don't see anything going to keep me away in the evenings. Let's see, AF6U, KW6S.
Well, good evening, everybody. Mike, Tom, and the group there. I haven't really heard anybody else out there, but yeah, I'm here tonight, and getting ready to, I've actually got the 847 apart and got the board out of the face unit there and everything. And Mike, you were right. That is a pain in the derriere. That was a rough job getting that thing all apart. A little bit of finesse here and there too, and whatnot. But I got it apart, and I got the new parts going to be here, I think, on Wednesday. It looks like it's on the way, and I think it's going to be here on time. So I'm hoping to get that thing back on the air. I don't know, maybe Thursday or something like that. We'll see what happens. I'll turn it back over to Mike. So let's see. KW6S, AF6U over to K6MYC. Go ahead.
Okay. Very good. Over to you, Rob.
Yeah, I can barely hear Lee in there. Hear some voices, but hearing Tom good. Let me go back to Tom here a little bit more. There we go. How you doing, Tom? KW6S, KM6SRR.
KM6SRR, KW6S. Yeah, you're doing real respectable over here this evening, and as I think we've got pretty good results on 2 meters here, and I think you're running a little bit of power here too, so we can kind of glance around through the various dirt and stuff. It's beautiful days here, and got a bunch of yard work planned for tomorrow, and hopefully that'll be right before we get rain. KM6SR, KW6S.
Sounds good, Tom. Yeah, I got to maybe try to get a little wood cut tomorrow. We'll see how my back allows me to do that. We're kind of running low, and with the rain coming, probably going to have some cold days.
Yeah, we kind of... I wish I'd had this good of weather prediction when I was farming and growing grapes. That was always pretty nerve-wracking from about the middle of August to the first week in October, so at least I don't have to deal with that anymore. KM6SR, KW6S.
Yep, I understand, Tom. Well, thanks for being there. Thank you, Mike.
Okay, sorry that Lee isn't copying you very well this evening. Are you able to peek the antenna on him at all, Lee?
Oh, I've tried a couple of times here, but it doesn't really get too much better. My antenna is not all that directional. It's a 3-element Yagi, so it's just a little tiny thing, I guess, by comparison to what most of you other guys are running out there. And I do have a solid copy on Rob tonight. I mean, I can hear him, Q5, and although his signal is very, very weak, it is above the noise level, and I've got a good copy on him. So if you can relay that to him, maybe that'll be worth the the fact that he's running a little more power. So yeah, I don't have too much more to add other than if Tom has a few minutes to go up 10 after we're done here, I'd appreciate it. So I'll turn it back over to Mike, K6MYC from AF6 United.
Okay, very good. Rob, did you copy any of that?
No, I heard him in there. I peeked on the best I could hear the non-voice. So I'm sure he's probably hearing me anyway. How you doing, Lee? AF6 United, KM6SRR.
KM6SRR, AF6 United. Yeah, like I said, I do have a copy on you there, but every once in a while it dips out, but I have probably 90% copy on you there. Sounding good tonight, and congratulations on getting a little more power. I came real close. There was an amplifier that was advertised on QRZ last couple of days, and I thought about picking it up. It's about 200 watts, which would be probably 4 times what I'm running right now, but unfortunately I didn't pull the trigger fast enough and somebody bought it before I could. So anyway, that's the rest of my story. KM6SRR, AF6 United, back to you.
Okay. He's copying your Q5, Rob, and no problem except for, well, maybe one little fade now and then. 90% of the time he's got you 100%. So there you go. And a quick question for you, Lee. What was the make and model, if you can remember it, of the amplifier that was 200 watts? That's an unusual power range for 2 meters. Number one. Number two, what you ought to do is keep an eye out for a 2M9. Keep an eye out for a 2M9 or a 2M12 from us. And you'll hear a huge improvement over the 3-element there. Over.
Yeah, okay. I think it was a Mirage B320, and that only covers 2 meters from what I understand. I did a little background search on it, and that was like a 200 watt amplifier on 2 meters. So I was really looking for something on 70 centimeters. That's I would love to be able to get something 200 watts on 70 centimeters. I think that would make a big difference. But I'll be happy if I get the 847 fixed. So. And yes, I'm thinking about other antennas, but right now I want to get my tower. I got all the niggling little details with getting the rotator in place and all of that kind of stuff. It sounds easy, but the holes were drilled slightly off on the rotator plates, so I got to try and open those up a little bit more and get that all in place. And just one little step at a time, and then I find out something else that I didn't realize I was going to have to deal with. So anyway, I'll turn it back to you, Mike. K6MYC from AF6 United. Go ahead.
Okay, very good. Yeah, 320, the Mirage 320, I think it's 30 watts in, 200 out. I think that's what that means. Okay, very good. Well, you're better off, I think, if you're going to make the jump to power, just make it all the way to a kilowatt or 800 watts or something. And you'd be better off spending your money on an antenna. You can pick up 10 dB of antenna power much quicker. That's my suggestion. Anyway, but you can fit it in any way you want. A 432 is going to be harder to find. Hi. Anyway, 7-3 for now, Lee. We'll catch up with you on 6 meters tomorrow night. 73's to you, Tom. AKW6S for your final K6MYC.
Oh, very good, Mike. Yeah, I should be here on 220 and 6 meters tomorrow night, and looking forward to 1296 on Tuesday night. Catch you then. K6MYC, KW6S, and I'm moving up.
Okay. He's going up 10 kilohertz with Lee, Rob. All right, 7-3, and we're going into the Bay Area here.
Okay, Tom, 7-3.
Here we are into the Bay Area. K6MYC Bozo Net looking into the Bay Area for check-ins on 2 meters, over.
AP6SR, UYH.
AK, KA6UYH, let's see, 1126.
You're getting closer, it's 1226.
1226. I knew it when I said it, 1226. And 807, we got you in there, Stan, we got the seeds today. And they probably came in yesterday, but we just picked up the mail this morning. I haven't had a chance to do anything with them. I'm kind of going slow till I get over this one more day of this cold, and I'll be okay. I could have done it today, but the ground wasn't soft. For some reason, my sprinkler system isn't coming on in some areas of the yard, and I haven't quite figured out what the problem is there. Anyway, good to hear you, Chris. KA6UYH, K6MYC, and then over to Stan.
Yeah, good evening. I'm sorry to hear that you're sick, but we've been there and done that type of thing. So anyway, I hope you get better. I still have not had a chance to play with my antennas. I'm still working on getting a mast set up for HF vertical, but we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, no worries. I already had a thought on that the other day. And I'm trying to remember what the thought was.
I'm sorry, I doubled with you.
And I said somebody had a thought on what your problem might be, and it seemed like it could be one of those areas that we didn't think about. Oh, I can't remember what it was. It had to do with coax, I think. but I think you've checked out the coax pretty carefully. For some reason, coax is sticking in my head. Anyway, whoever it was that said it, maybe they'll say it again to me tonight, and I'll remember it this time. Anyway, good luck with all your various projects and getting up the HF thing and so on. No rush on this band for sure.
All right, sounds good, Mike. Yeah, if the gentleman or whoever it is mentions it again, jot it down or something, and then relay it to me on NextNet or something. Anyway, it sounds good.
Okay. And Stan, good morning, good evening to you. AB6SR or K6MYC?
K6MYC, AB6SR 807. Okay, Mike, glad you got the seeds yesterday. Gosh, the mail is slow these days, isn't it? Anyway, plenty of time to sow the seeds. I thought of you this afternoon when I was pulling weeds, because that's what you're usually doing during the day. And I thought Mike will probably be out there pulling weeds too, while everybody's watching a Super Bowl. Not much done here. I got 10 tomato seedlings already up, and nearly forgot to bring them in. They're under glass outdoors all day long. But what else did I do? Oh, I watched some English football this morning. Right, not too much. Yeah, sow the seeds whenever you get a chance. And what you mentioned about Chris's antenna problems he was having on, I think on 6, I think it was Gary, maybe Jim PQL also thought maybe it was coax. So your memory's quite correct, Mike. I think people were saying must be coax or something that's not quite right. Anyway, not much else here. It was a nice day, and very convenient to do some weeding outside. Back to you, K6MYC AB6SR.
Fine, Stan. 2 quick questions. How deep you want to start the seeds? A couple of inches?
Now, I never plant seeds more than 1/4 of an inch deep. That was one question. Back to you.
Okay. 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch. Okay. And I probably won't start them in a pot. I'll probably start them in the ground that they're going to live in. Over.
Yeah, if you're going to start them in the ground, I would wait a couple of weeks. Even for you, you're a little warmer than we are, but wait till the ground warms up, because otherwise you'll be watching them day after day, and it'll take 2 or 3 weeks for them to come through. So no problem these days in planting seeds late. You know as well as I do, they catch up very, very quickly. So I would wait until you get some really warm weather. Wait till the ground's about 50 degrees or something like that. Then they should be okay in good sunlight. Back to you.
Okay. Well, I can start them in some pots.
Yep.
And then what do you do? Take the pot in the house?
Yeah, I use a potting mix, but if you've got some light soil there, sandy soil or something like that, we've got terrible soil. You used to live in this area, so you'll know what the adobe clay is like. I can't start anything in soil here that easily. Clay soil's too cold this time of year. So yeah, try them in 3-inch pots or something like that, 3 or 4-inch pots. Put them out in the sun. If you've got a sheet of old glass window or something like that, put over the top, but you're a bit warmer than us, so I would imagine they'll be fine if you plant them about 1/4 of an inch deep in some light soil in 3-inch pots. How about that?
Okay, per plant, how far apart?
I would put 1 seed in each pot if you're going to plant them in pots. Otherwise, if you sow them in a big pot and transplant them afterwards, say a 10-inch pot or something like that, I would plant the seeds something like 3 inches apart.
Okay. Very good.
You got plenty of seeds anyway if you make a mistake.
Yes, I do. try them in 2 or 3 different places. You know, I got places that are better than others. I got one place that just grows weeds 24/7, 365, and that's where I'm going to plant them right in the ground directly.
Yeah, but if it grows the weeds well, it'll grow the tomatoes well as well.
That's right. Alrighty, well anyway, we got them. I think they came in Friday. I think we went to the mailboxes a little early on Friday, and Friday's mail had not been delivered, and I think so. You can't blame the postman for that. I think we got there before it arrived. Over.
Yeah, okay. You'll be fine. As I mentioned before, you never get you send half a packet of seeds or something. There are only 17 or 20 seeds in a packet these days, so yeah, plant a few, and then 2 weeks later, sow a few more, and that way you'll make sure you get some for the summer.
Alrighty. I'll save them. I won't plant them all at once here. Very good. Thank you, Stan. And good to hear you here this evening. Fine on 6 also. Good signal on 6 the other day. Did not hear you on 432, however.
Have an antenna for 432 yet.
Well, that's a big restriction right there. A piece of open coax pointed toward me doesn't do a damn thing.
It's running on 2 meters. Back to you.
I said the piece of open coax pointed toward me or wherever else doesn't make any difference. It doesn't work.
I'll do better than that. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. All right, who else do we have in the Bay Area for the 2-meter Bozo Net, K6MYC?
WB6J in it.
Yeah, good evening, Jim. Good signal.
Yeah, you're at 9 as well. So I have a cat that's sitting in the doorway of my shack, guarding the door so nobody steals me.
The cat is sitting in the doorway of your shack doing what?
Guarding the shack so that nobody steals me.
Oh, okay. I've got a guard cat also. The big cat is a chicken, and the little cat's the key. She's a killer. She walks with me all over the yard and keeps the bad boys away from me. Hi. She weighs about 3 pounds, 4 pounds, maybe 5 pounds, calico, and her brother weighs about 24 pounds over.
Isn't that always the way?
Yeah.
Well, I've got to mow lawns tomorrow, and probably might even go out and garden and get rid of the grass that's growing out there, a couple of feet high.
Hey, Mike, is that Jim 285?
Yeah, that's Jim. Go ahead, give him a call. Hey, I had to turn the blanker off. He's distorting my blanker. Go ahead, Rob.
Okay, yeah, I don't normally hear him, but how you doing, Jim? WV6JNN, KM6SRR.
So you got a lot more power than me. I only have 100 watts. WB6JNN.
Yeah, I got most of that, but thanks for being there. That's the first contact we've made here. I'm in DM07.
Yeah, things are changing on the path here. Mike's stronger than he's been for the last several weeks, so I think things are drying out on the hilltops.
He went down, Mike. I missed him.
Yeah, he's down now with me.
I said the band's going up and down. He's seeing me stronger than he's seen me in several weeks, so we're getting very big peaks and very big knolls, so that's all. But good to work it. Glad you were able to catch Jim there. Wait, good evening to you, Jim. And pay that guard cat everything she's worth. Over.
Yeah, it's a he, but he left, so I'm now unguarded.
Uh-oh. Well, he went off in chase after the predator.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we'll let you go. Thanks. You could probably tell I'm in the last stages of a cold here. The voice is almost gone. since Thursday. It was going away Thursday, and it's just now coming back. Didn't lose it, but it's erratic. 7-3 Jim, and see you tomorrow night, 222. WB6JNN, K6MYC, Bozo Net, check-in, Bay Area, please.
Anybody else in the Bay Area? WB6JNN.
KB6BA. Did get Chris in here at 12:26. We got, who else are we missing here? AB6SR, KB6BA. How about WB6WNI? How about you, Gary? Must be eating dinner.
Well, you know, the game just was over an hour or so ago. They might be, shall we say, might have sat through and had snacks, shall we call it that?
Oh, cool. I'll write him in here. 1090 Rob for WB6WNI, and we'll probably pick him up on the way back here anyway. W6PQL, K6MYC.
I am here, but tied up at the moment. In and out, W6PQL.
Gotcha. Okay, go get untied, and we'll get back with you. If we miss you, we'll look for you tomorrow night on 222. Over.
When?
What was that?
You missed me on 222?
Yeah, I'll be on 222. I say if I don't catch you later, I'll see you on 222.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, I might actually be late for that one. I'm going to be traveling a bit, so if I'm not there, don't worry about me.
All right.
How you doing, Jim? W6PQL, KM6SRR.
Yeah, hi, Rob. Just barely heard you in there. I've got a noise level here tonight that's covering you up. Your signal level's fine, but just a little noise, over.
Yeah, roger on the noise, but I usually don't hear you very good, so I thought I'd get in there. Thanks for being there.
He said thanks for being there, Jim, and he doesn't normally hear you this well. So other than your noise, we've got good propagation. 7-3 W6PQL, Fremont, K6MYC, Bozo Net. Anybody else? Okay, I'm going to go up to Oakley, and we'll come back to San Jose and other places, Daly City and all that later. There's Oakley. N6RO, N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC.
Hey-o, K6MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835.
35?
The temperature high was 72. Very nice day. And dinner was wonderful. It was filet mignon for the main meat, and then a salad, or a sauteed salad, with kale, carrots, onions, and mushrooms all mixed in a big saute pan. And it just came out great. I'm proud of myself as a cook. But it's been a wonderful week. I got my eyesight back in one eye. Yesterday we had a grand work party. We spooled off 850 feet of LMR 600 out to the 4-element VDA for 15 meters, which will be our first experiment in in-band contesting. 2 operators, 2 radios, etc., which we've never done before, so this is the first one. And then Hector showed up, unannounced, yesterday, and he put the low 15-meter KLM antenna back on the tower. It's been down for maintenance for about a year. So we now have a triple stack on 15 activated. So all in all, it was just a wonderful week. Main thing was the eye surgery, and I also got my water pressure up to where I can almost fill my walk-in tub.
That's enough of a report. N6RO.
Yeah, fine, Ken. Sound like you had a great week. And fighting on the eyes, that's always a pleasure when you start to be able to see again. I had a dream last night I could see, and I was getting better and better as the dream went on, but when I woke up, I saw less and less. I've really gone downhill this week. Really, really going fast. It's amazing how fast I can see it from day to day. I don't know if most people are so perceptive that they notice it, but I sure do. Anyway, you're going up, I'm going downhill. All right, have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow night, of course, on 222. And enjoyed your salad description there. Yeah, I like those. Matt makes some dandy salads like that as well. 7-3 N6RO, and maybe Rob wants to say hi. I'm sure he's copying you. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, how you doing, Ken? N6RO, KM6SR. Good on the dinner. Yeah, we had bone-in New York steaks last night, but not quite as good as your filet mignon.
Yeah, okay, Rob. Well, I'm celebrating the great week that I had, and I hope all the rest of them are this good. So that the station is in the best shape it's ever been. Everything is working. With a couple of minor, some of our secondary antennas need some work. But we can do that without Hector. And, I guess that's all. I'm about an hour behind in watching the end of the Super Bowl. I just watched just now going into the fourth quarter. So please, nobody tell me what the outcome is, but I know what it is. It really was football. 4 field goals. N6RO.
Yeah, really. I did finally score a couple of touchdowns later, but yeah, it was a good game, but just because it's so good, so much defense. The Seahawks defense was the star of the game. I even watched it because the defense was so good. I thought, man, these guys are on it. They are on fire today.
Yeah. And I even watched the halftime show with Bad Bunny. I didn't really appreciate what he was doing in Spanish the whole time, but the background band music, reminiscent of Cuba and Puerto Rico. I always enjoyed that Latin rhythm.
Yeah, the band was good. Nobody I know of likes Bad Bunny. He can take his Spanish and his other stuff along with him and never show up again. He's overblown. 7-3. We'll see you tomorrow on 222. And I'm glad you had a great week in terms of radio and antennas and stuff. Hector's hanging in there. We had a good meeting with Jeff Briegel from the 49ers. He played 49ers just a little bit before, I guess before or after Roger Craig. I can't remember. He played with Roger. He did play on the same team, but Briegel only played about 3 years before he got cruciate blown out and another knee and a couple of other injuries, and he just couldn't stay with it more than 3 years. The guy's too strong for his bone structure. Over.
Yeah, was he a running back?
Yeah, when you can bench press 500 pounds, you're too damn strong.
Yeah, well, I never really played serious football, not with the frame that I have. I could play hockey and swim and track and field, but none of that rough stuff. See you tomorrow, N6RO.
7-3.
WB6ISO.
I thought I heard you in there, and everybody's wondering where you were, Dennis, so tell us what you've been doing.
Sitting here waiting on you. Hello there, guy. No, I had a lot of things going on. I won't go into a lot of details. Just haven't had a chance to be by the radio, and finally got in here and talked to the boys up in Clear Lake there for a while, and Richard over in Nevada. Hope everything's doing fine. I was watching the Super Bowl, and looked like the Seabiscuits defense was doing pretty good. I don't think I shut it off. Did the Patriots? Did they ever score a point at all?
Yeah, they scored a touchdown or two, but it was mostly given to them at at that point of the game. There was only 3 or 4 minutes left. Over.
Oh, okay. So what was the final score? Do you know?
I'm going to guess 14 to 29.
Oh, okay. And the commercials, any commercial that stuck out that you enjoyed more than any?
I can't see them. I don't know.
Yeah, the Budweiser commercial was pretty cool. Anyway, I did talk to Kent. He wanted to get checked in up there, KA6OSX 160, and did talk to Dave N1PPP 3. What is his number? 336. Yeah. I'm trying to remember their numbers. Anyway, I'm Bozo 86, I think.
We got that.
Do what?
Anyway, I'm glad you're back. Everybody was wondering, what the hell's wrong with Dennis? You probably got a couple of calls to see if you were still alive, huh?
Oh, yeah. No, starting out that year, a lot of doctor's appointments and tests here, tests there, and still doing it and everything else, So, it's just one of those things you start out it's not a way to start out a year, but anyway, we'll get through it.
Okay. You're sounding good tonight. Okay, I'm not even pointed your way yet. Let's see, who else do we have up the middle of the valley? How about Mario? 1189, Mario.
WBK6NYC, KO6IQR, 1189.
You're 1189, and while you were saying 1189, I was also hearing 107. Got you, Dane. Hang on a second. Let's get Mario in here. 1189. Go ahead, Mario.
Well, I don't know about you. I didn't watch not 1 second of the game. I was actually driving back from SoCal. I left right around noon and stopped a couple times and got home by 6:30. So I don't even know who won. Who won?
Well, the Seahawks won big time, 29 to 14, I think.
Oh, real nice. Yeah, that's what I thought would win. I'm not a football fan, huge fan of football per se, but that's who I assumed would win. Yeah, but just another beautiful weekend in SoCal. Was like almost 89, almost 90 degrees in Anaheim. I don't know about up here, but man, it was warm.
Wow. Wasn't that warm here? Would you say it was 89 or so in Anaheim?
Yeah, it was all of 89. Man, I got up this morning, went out and had my coffee on the balcony, and it was already like 76, 77 degrees, and I knew it was going to be a warm one, so did a little bike ride with my wife this morning, and then packed my stuff and hit the road. But it was, it probably got up close to 90 by the afternoon.
Yeah, well, it's good and it's bad. Sometimes it starts the bushes and the flowers and the fruit trees too quickly here. All we need now is a big freeze in May or in March, and then they're going to be in trouble. Anyway, good to hear you. I'm glad you made it down and back safely. Keep it short. I'm running out of voice here. I got to get over this cold, but we're just gutting it out here this evening.
Okay, yeah, sounds good, Mike. You hope you get better. Yeah, you can hear a little raspiness in there. So I'll let you go, and you can finish off the net and get back to the coziness of your living room there. KO6IQR, back to net.
Yeah, well, I was just getting it a little bit Thursday night, and I'm just about over it now. I had a couple of rough days in the middle, but otherwise we're doing all right. It's just a little leftovers in the throat and stuff there. 7-3, Mario. Dane, over to you. WB6JNP, K6MYC.
Okay, K6MYC, WB6JNP 107. Anyway, nothing new at this end. We're taking our trailer down for some work tomorrow, so it'll be up early on the road down to Fresno and then back up. So anyway, other than that, like I said, nothing new.
Where did you say you're going tomorrow?
I'm taking the trailer in to do a little repair on it. The awning is finally aged out, so it's time for a new awning.
Oh, down in Fresno?
Yeah, down about, down on 140, Mike's RV repair. they've done some work on it before, and I find them to be kind of reasonable, and they get the work done, and they usually, don't delay it. Like Mike said, he only has so many square foot, so if he tells you to get it in, he wants to get it in and out.
Yeah, again, where's the location?
Just at the, right about the second stoplight on 140.
I'm not, what town though?
Say again?
I don't know what town.
Oh, it's down by where all the RV spots and that are before you hit Fresno.
You mean south of Fresno?
No, north of Fresno.
Okay, and is it on Highway 99?
No, it's on 41. I don't know, maybe 5 miles past the turnoff to your place.
Oh, okay. It's in Madera, but on 41. Now I know where you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, where they have a lot of RVs and motorhomes and stuff there. I got you now. Okay. Very good. Well, good luck with that tomorrow. Hopefully they'll get it quickly done for you, as you say, as he said. In and out, hopefully. Me back over to the valley here. And KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima, I think I heard you in there, John. Go ahead.
K6NYC, KD6WVL, 1179.
Got your 1179. Thank you. And how are you?
Doing good. Just got done laying 800 feet of sod and all that goes along with it, so I'm recuperating. Over.
Oh boy, you would be. Yeah, well, I remember I've laid some sod in my day around my yard, and man, oh man, that's a hard chore. I did it the last time I can remember. I was just getting over a shoulder operation where I had my shoulder repaired so it wouldn't come out of joint. And the doctor said, well, you can't hurt it now. It'll hurt you before you hurt it. So go ahead and do whatever you got to do this weekend. And we went out and got a wagon load of sod. And I unloaded that crap. Oh, my God. Got that arm in good shape real quick. You go, John. Good to hear you. I'm short of breath here, or not breath, but my voice is running out. That'll be a KD6 WVL, K6MYC.
K6MYC, KD6WVL. Have a good night. 7-3.
Okay, anybody else? How about W6WZZ? Anybody else in the San Joaquin Valley? Over to Sacramento then, KJ6KFB.
Kilo Juliet 6, Kilo Foxtrot Bravo 756.
You got your 756, thank you. And how are you doing, Derek?
Oh, I'm just hanging in here. Another not so exciting weekend, but got a whole lot of absolutely nothing done. So it's a good weekend.
Well, I didn't get much done either, but I did it on purpose. I was trying to let my body rest and get over this cold as quick as I could, and it worked. I'm just about over it now, but my voice is a little on the thin side. So we'll let you go, but we'll see you tomorrow, perhaps, on 6.
Well, I agree that if you start to catch a cold, the first thing to do is call it a day. Go rest for 2 days straight, and then get up, and you probably do 100% better.
That's what I did. I rested Friday and Saturday, and a lot today. I did a little bit of work outside today, but I walked around and got a little exercise, but nothing that would be strenuous. So just enough to get blood moving, and I feel better. Actually, I felt better after I walked around a little while. So, there you are. 7-3, we'll see you tomorrow on one band or another. There in KJ6KFB, K6MYC, looking for KO6KD.
Yeah, good evening, Mike, and the rest of the net, KO6KD, Bozo 776, checking in.
There you are. We did not hear you this morning, and I wasn't able to stay in real long this morning. I had too many things going on here. But we did get in there and talk to Mark for a little while, but I missed yesterday because I overslept till about 10 with this cold thing.
Yeah, I overslept yesterday, and this morning it was about 8, a little after 8:30, I went over and listened. I didn't hear anything, and I needed to get up the band a little bit, because on Sunday mornings we have kind of a round table that starts up at 9 o'clock, usually a few minutes beforehand, about a quarter till. So I was missing this morning, but I've been having a problem getting out of bed and getting over to the radio in time to meet up with you guys in the morning. But I am trying. I'll try to get there tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll look for you tomorrow. I should be there tomorrow in good shape. I was there this morning, but just Mark and I were the only ones that showed up. Phil was also sick, apparently. He's got the cold, too, so that's why he didn't show up this morning.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, he didn't indicate that he caught it, but apparently it's really going around. Everybody's getting it. It must be very contagious. I didn't go get it from anybody except Judy. She must have picked it up when she was at the dentist office. And she fought it for about a week, and I fought it off for about a week, but finally I succumbed over.
Yeah, that's what I hear. It's very contagious. I've known a lot of guys that have come down with it, and so I think I caught a little bit of it here, and I never see anybody. So that just tells you how contagious the stuff is. It's in the wind.
Must be. Anyway, I haven't been sick since I had COVID back in the early 20s, but I have a good immune system, but it's just too many hours with Judy in the house, and she was very careful about her coughing, but a lot of coughing, and I did the best I could, but I guess I finally picked it up somewhere. One of the days where we were too much together. Hi. All right. Let you go, Bill, and we'll see you in the morning. I'll be in better voice tomorrow, hopefully. KO6KD, I should say, K6MYC, and going up to get the KR6MR. How about you, John?
Yeah, good evening, Mike. KJ6KFB, KR6MR, Bozo 759. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, not much up here either.
I'm coughing. What did you say?
I said not much up here. Actually, today was so boring. I sat in the chair. I think I watched the Super Bowl game, but I was more interested in putting my face into my tablet and looking at internet junk.
Yeah. Bouncing back and forth between. I was wondering why I was getting hot here. I accidentally kicked the heater off, knocked the switch on. Excuse me. That's better. Yeah, I was going bouncing back and forth between Samantha, whatever her name is, and her mother's missing mother and all that stuff, and neither one were very interesting. I finally settled on watching the last 25 minutes of the football game. I was impressed with the Seahawks in defense. That was the best part of the game. It wasn't an offensive game in that sense. It was a defensive game, and it was really played well by the Seahawks, so I was impressed. I haven't watched any football all year long, so it was good to watch a game a little bit, much as I can see. Anyway, back to you, John, KR6MR, K6MYC.
Yeah, that's good, Mike. I really didn't get into the game. I'm not really
fan of either the Seahawks or the Patriots. I really couldn't care less who won. But I kind of kept in here out once in a while for commercials, and there was nothing there that said, oh, wow, that was a good commercial. So I think it was a wasted afternoon over.
I hear you. Well, I did things. I didn't even start watching until about 5. So I didn't waste the day. I'm usually done by 5 anyway. So from my standpoint, it was not a wasted day, but almost. Right, let you go. I'll try for the boys in Reading and see if I can hear them, and then we'll get on out of here up to Nevada. And let me get out of here so I can rest my voice here. See you tomorrow on 6. KR6MR or K6MYC.
Okay, 73 Mike. See you tomorrow night on 6 KR6MR back to net.
Okay. Reading. We're in this area. Not sure quite where to point for Reading these days. Reading, KD6 Sugar Whiskey, KD6 KO6HS. Reading, K6MYC. Go ahead, Rich.
Well, good evening there, Mike. This is KD6 Shortwave up here in Reading, number 145, over.
Pretty nice signal. Pretty nice signal from 145 tonight. So good to hear you. Let's see, as long as it's so good, let me see if Jerry's in there. KO6HS, K6MYC. How about it, Jerry? KO6HS, K6MYC. I don't hear Jerry, so maybe he's suffering the throes of the 50th Super Bowl. Over. Well, I heard a little bit in the beginning, but I didn't read any of it, so the band really collapsed on us, Rich. I did not copy that. I'm sorry. But I did not hear anything from Jerry. Let me try one more time for Jerry, but I did not hear his voice in there, and normally I would recognize it. KO6HS, KO6 Hotel Sugar, Reading, K6MYC. Over. Okay, no Jerry tonight. Anyway, good to hear you, Reg. Thanks for being there. I'm sorry we're not doing better. A lot of QSB on the band tonight. Lots of QSB. KD6SW, KD6 Sugar Whiskey, K6MYC. We'll look for you on 6 tomorrow. Boy, he's just gone. Anybody else in the San Joaquin, Sacramento Valley area? Okay, I'm going up to Nevada. Here we go. How about KD6BQ? I think I got you checked in already from earlier, but I wonder if you're there, Richard. KD6 Bravo Queen, K6MYC.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. K6MYC, KD6BQ, number 249 in Nevada.
Gotcha, and pretty good signal. A little fluttery as always, but no problem copying. And we'll see if, let's see, you want to check and see if Eric is there? Sometimes we hear each other, sometimes we don't. KE6, or N7 Victor Alpha Zulu, I'll get it right. N7 Victor Alpha Zulu, K6MYC. Over, Eric.
N7VAZ, KD6BQ, you around, Eric? Yeah, I don't think he made it there, Mike. I got an email from him saying the family's still there. He had the family over for Super Bowl, I think.
Oh, very good. Okay, well, I'm hoping he enjoyed that. And no problem. Let me go over and get Daniel. KE7UQL, Kilo Echo 7 Uniform, Quebec, London, K6MYC, Daniel. I wonder if Daniel's still trying to watch the Super Bowl rooting for the Patriots.
Around tonight, Daniel, KE7UQL, KD6BQ. I don't hear him.
I don't hear him either, but maybe he had a Super Bowl party over there. Hi. No worries. We'll catch him tomorrow on 222, I hope. Wait, I'll keep it short, Richard. We're going to get out of here. My throat, I'm just getting over the cold. I got the cold Thursday, so I didn't have to deal with the net here with the cold, but it's the tail end of it right now, and I'm running out of voice here. 7-3, my friend, and see you tomorrow on 6. KD6BQ, K6MYC. Rob, you want to say hello to Richard?
Sure. How you doing, Richard? KD6BQ, KM6SRR.
Yeah, good evening, Rob. KM6SRR, KD6BQ. Good to hear you on.
Yep, you're sounding pretty good. A little watery in there, but good. Is Larry on tonight? We're here before 9.
Yeah, you're getting a little watery now.
He asked you if Larry was here tonight. We haven't heard Larry now for 2 or 3 weeks. Go ahead.
Nope, and I haven't heard him on 220 either. I'm going to send him an email and see if I get a response from him there.
Hopefully he's okay. Maybe he's suffering the same cold and stuff that the rest of us have here, over.
Yeah, I think, well, he might, I don't know what's going on with Larry. I'll send him an email, let you know what I find out. And I did hear Dennis on tonight, so he's been having some medical issues too. So, anyway, we'll let you go. Save your voice, and glad you're on the mend there. K6MYC in the group, KD6BQ in Nevada.
Okay, 7-3, Richard, okay on the... well, you can tell me tomorrow night what's going on with Larry. Maybe you can get him on 6 meters there. Hi. 7-3, KD6BQ, KM6SRR, K6MYC. I think we're done, Rob.
Okay, Mike. 7-3, Richard, KD6BQ, KM6SRR.
Yep, the 7-3 there, Rob, and you got up right now. So, anyway, we'll look for you tomorrow night on 6. KM6SRR, K6MYC, KD6BQ, 7-3.
Sounds good, 7-3.
Rob, I'm going to go to the Bay Area one more time here in the Bay Area. Bay Area, late checks are missed. We're looking for WB6, WNI, and others. K6MYC, Bozo Net, 2 meters.
WFC. Good evening, Mike. It may not be perfectly tuned on you. I just kind of spun the dial and then went and watched TV. Anyway, the band is really good again this evening. Back to you.
Yeah, we got you 1090, and I also hear, let me get you in the right column here, 1090. I may have already checked you in. I don't remember. Seems like I wrote you down already. But anyway, I also hear, hire you, Mike, KD6, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. I've got your 775, Mike. Stand by a second. Take one more transmission, Gary, and then we'll tune it over to 775 there. Go ahead.
Alrighty, Mike. No problem. Yes, good conditions. I will listen. I don't often hear him. I don't remember his name is 775, but I do listen for the nearby people here and see what kind of results I get. Anyway, we won't keep it as your late checks, since I don't want to stall it. But anyway, we will try for 6 meters and see if it's just as good as it has been. 73 to you, Mike. K6MYC, WB679, 1090.
Thank you, Gary. Somebody say Mike. Must have been a mic click or something. Okay, over to you, Mike. Let me get the antenna more in your direction. KB6 WFC, K6MYC, over.
K6MYC, KB6 WFC. Just check me in, 775, and please rest your voice, and maybe we'll catch you tomorrow on 6 meters. Over.
We'll look for you. We missed you on 1296. We missed you on 432 also. missed you on a couple of bands last week, so I know you had other things going, I think. Anyway, thanks for checking in now. KB6WFC was 775. K6MYC. Say 73, Mike, and we'll see you on 6 tomorrow, over.
Roger. Take care.
Anybody else before we close the net? K6MYC. I think we probably ought to put 1079 in here, Rob. What do you think?
Yep, I had him in, but I didn't put in Brittany.
I'll put down 1079 also.
And yeah, we did have Gary in there before WV6WNI.
Okay, I thought he was in there. Well, how did we know he was there? Somebody said he was on earlier.
I think when you were talking to Jim, 285, he said he's heard him or something. So anyway, I put him in back then. I've got a count of 37 tonight.
Okay, 37 sounds good. I'll check it. I'll tell Judy about the WNI dupe.
Okay, sounds good. I'll give a text to Aaron and tell him we're done with the net so he can close it.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. Thanks there. Let me go rest my voice. Hanging here by a thread. Hi. KM6SR, this is K6MYC, Bozo 47 and Delta Mike 07, Delta Bravo, closing the 2-meter net on February 8, 2026. Good night, all.
Okay, good night, Mike. Yeah, Aaron was listening, so I just got a text from him. K6MYC, KM6SR, 73.
73.